Welcome to Focus on Design, a monthly feature in Flowers and Magazine. I'm Rich Salvaggio, AIFD, and today I'm excited to share some great ideas with you. During this video, we'll share some tips and tricks on how you can make this fabulous fall centerpiece that combines permanent and fresh products, adding to the longevity of the design. The design that we're going to construct today has its first step in simply securing the foam to the container. This is a wood bowl, and I was worried about putting water in it, and so I did find a small liner, and then it's all taped together. And the first thing I'm going to do, I took this beautiful kalanchoe plant out of the soil, washed down the roots, and then put some picks around it, and I'm going to cut a little hole in the center of the foam here. And I'm going to scoop out a little bit of the foam. Then I'm going to take my roots and all, and I'm going to push them directly into the design. And I've got 2 bundles of wheat, and I just tied it together, wired it together. Now I'm going to have one bunch come down on one side, and I'm going to have the second bundle come from behind it toward the front. Take some of these wonderful croton leaves, take your knife, and you should cut a little bit of the leaf off at the very, very bottom, and just go ahead, and it gives you a great stem to hold on to. Start filling in different places all the way around. Let's take some of this wonderful orange ilex berry. I'm going to put a little bit under here, another piece coming here, and then our final stem coming on up in here. Now I'm going to take some very short-stemmed roses, put them pretty deep into the design, and I've kept them in a cluster. I'm going to turn that so you can see it. And the next cluster that I'm going to work with is the hypericum berry. So I'm just going to cut pieces about that big, and I'm going to come down this far side of the design next to the roses and then along the stems of the wheat. The next step in this design, we're going to start adding some permanent flowers into it. And I'm going to take these beautiful permanent hydrangeas, and I'm going to put some in there, a piece there. Maybe the piece that has a little bit more lighter, and I'll put that down in here. Then I have these 3 fabulous Tislandias, and they look realer than the real. I'm going to insert them, turn and show you. I'm going to put one there, let one hang all the way out the bottom, and I'm going to let the third one kind of partner it over here. I have one more fresh thing right now. These are called Crispidia, and I am just going to pocket them in a cluster, and then I'll come down under, because that yellow is going to be real bright when you look at it from a distance. And then I'm going to put a few pieces of the Crispidia on this side. Our final step in this design is going to be adding a little bit more fresh product. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some fresh mini callas, and then I'm going to take roses, and I don't believe we have any spaces there. Now the most wonderful thing about this is, again, the combination of the fresh and the permanent. You know, you could do this with such a minimal amount of fresh in it, and then you can have your customer bring it back every 10 days to replenish what has fully matured. So I just think this is a great concept, and it goes further just by adding fresh flowers to the mix. It'll last very long due to the mixture of the 2 types of flowers. Thanks for joining us. You can find more free step-by-step how-to videos on our website. Just go to flowersandmagazine.com and click on the digital library link at the top of the page. We look forward to having you visit.